Hello there, people of YouTube. This is Jokester109, and I am continuing my review of Transformers: The Movie Guide. Part 5, which is right now, will be of Bumblebee. Oh yeah. Who's gonna drive you home? Who's gonna drive you home? Bumblebee. Bumbler. Oh yeah. Page. Bumblebee. A strong and abiding sense of duty guides and directs the actions of this tenacious and resourceful Autobot. Bumblebee doesn't want glory or accolades. He just needs to know he got the job done and done well. Sometimes, though, following the orders to the letter conflicts with Bumblebee's deep well of compassion. In his capacity as a tactical ops unit leader, Bumblebee deeply regrets any loss of life, even if it is for the greater good. Oh, I get it now. So basically, if he has to kill somebody, he doesn't like it. Even if it's a Decepticon. He says deeply regrets any loss of life, even if it is for the greater good. So basically, if he kills a Decepticon, he doesn't like it. Kind of reminds me of how he killed Soundwave, but then, I mean, I don't know. He was about to get killed himself. So that's kind of complicated. A silent protector. In the pivotal Cybertronian battle of Tiger Packs, Bumblebee figures large. It was he who, with the precious Allspark within Megatron's grasp, threw himself into a battle he couldn't possibly win. The critical injuries already sustained were compounded when Megatron crushed Bumblebee's vocal processor, rendering him mute. So Megatron was the one who disabled his voice, and we never heard it. Well, we did sort of hear it at the end of Transformers, and we sort of heard it at various parts to our OTF. And I think we heard it once in Dark of the Moon, but that was it. We just didn't hear much of him. So yeah, let's go to his, whatchamacallit here. Let's see if there's anything new. Can you read that? Yes, you can. Height, 16.2. Weight, 1.6 metric tons. Power level 2, and is a Chevy Camaro GTO. I don't know what the GTO is, but all I know is that he's a Camaro. Ugh, I love the Camaro. I need that car so bad. So bad! Whew. This is gonna get my nerves. Yeah. On the right track, Bumblebee was the one of the first Transformers to reach Earth. Having diligently and unerringly tracked the Allspark across the vast cosmos, immediately he began to scan the internet, zeroing in on the story of Captain Archibald Witwicky and the discovery of a giant under the ice. This in turn steered Bumblebee to tranquility and Captain Witwicky's great-great-grandson, Sam. Fact box. Bumblebee is comparatively small, with less overall body mass. However, this makes him both fast and maneuverable in robot mode, and a difficult target to hit. Bumblebee can focus his internal power reserves into one super surge attack, virtually doubling the sheer concussive force at his disposal. However, it leaves him vulnerable. My guess is that when he charges a shot, it leaves him vulnerable. Something like that. When he charges a shot. Bumblebee's exo armor is coated with solar receptors and channel energy from the sun into power cells, which fuel his solar accelerator weapon. So he is solar powered. Yeah. Go solar energy! Okay, let's read his labels here. Com receivers, or transmitters. Those little silver things on his head. Solar energy receptors, macroscopic. So his doors are solar energy, whatchamacallits? His wings, I should say. Impact shock absorber. His giant blade type of thing. Is it even a blade type of thing? I don't know, I'll let you decide that. No, you didn't see that. Titanium fingertips. Okay. Wait, it says friction resistant. I don't know if that can be a good thing or bad thing in some situations. Secondary unlink access port. That's his ankle joint. It's kind of weird how they always try to give simple things complicated names. Rear suspension shock buffer. Okay. Titanium toe cap. Mass offset system stealth feature. Ooh, stealth. Turbo hydraulic musculature. Laser targeting system. Oh, okay. Solar accelerator particle weapon. his plasma cannon. Dang it. God. I was trying to give simple things, complicated names, for crying out loud. Let me cut my fingers. Oh yeah. Bumblebee in vehicle mode. Never one to stand out in a crowd, Bumblebee's sheer lack of vanity meant that when selecting an Earth disguise, he never even stopped to consider there might be better, newer options. The beaten-up classic Camaro he trans-scanned seemed altogether adequate for the job, and Bumblebee took its limitations in his stride. As it turned out, the selection proved ideal, as it gave Bumblebee the perfect cover in Bobby Bolivia's used car lot. Indeed. Impressive wheels. The object of Sam's affections, Michaela Baines, is a fellow student at Tranquility High. Willful, forthright, but with a dark family secret, Michaela was a large part of the reason Sam wanted the car in the first place. Wanting to impress her, Sam managed to put her in extreme danger instead. Wow. The upgrade. When Michaela rather pointedly asked why Bumblebee had chosen such a down-market disguise, the response was immediate and demonstrative, trans-scanning a passing just out of the showroom concept Camaro. Bumblebee gave himself a dramatic upgrade and gave Sam the wheels of his dreams. Suddenly, there were no limits to what they could do. And there's a good stock picture of the Camaro, and here is technical data. Top speed, 230 miles per hour, 0-60 in 0.96 seconds. 450 horsepower engine, and 50 metric tons of max haulage. Oh yeah. Buying Bumblebee. Whether Bumblebee actually meant for Sam to buy him from Bobby Bolivia's auto resale emporium, or whether he was simply observing from the best possible vantage point, we may never know, and Bumblebee's not telling. Whether the case, it was the right place, right time, and for Sam, it was the beginning of the great adventure he'd always sought. Bumblebee's second earthly incarnation is 1,000,000 miles away from his first, beaten-up classic Camaro. And let's look at the Camaro itself. Oh yeah, baby. That's my car. I'm sure as much as possible so you can see a good picture of it. Oh yeah. I can imagine myself not driving in that. Ugh! Whew. Okay. Fact box. Bumblebee specializes in hit-and-run tactics, using his evasive skills to get in range and then his extensive inbuilt artillery, concussive flash shells, to fell his target. I think it's talking about his, what's it called? Stealth Force mode. But, this is regular vehicle mode. I wonder if there's books for Transformers RTF or Dark of the Moon. Hopefully there will be. Bumblebee's solar receptors can be turned into emitters in vehicle mode, generating a burst of sensor overloading sight that can render surveillance cameras useless. I didn't understand a single word that I said. Bumblebee is highly maneuverable. His traction, even in the wet, is second to none, and he can zigzag rapidly on the straight without loss of speed. This looks very crinkly. I'm just getting tired. Where am I? Okay. Let me move this quick. Coolant accelerator fan. Main intake. His main armaments cover. His hood. Solar energy emitters. His roof. Stealth glass. Okay. Rear viewing targeting sights. His rear view mirrors. Hypertension wheel supports. His tires. Or the rims, I should say. Trans-scanning image intensifier. His headlights. And rangefinder sensor web. His bumper. Weapon mode. Okay, this is going to be a little bit annoying because I have to hold the book like this. And let's get a good picture. I'm going to be right there. Hope you can see that. Ow. I have to hold up the camera. I just have to hold up the camera. I have to hold the book and then angle the camera. Yeah. Good book. Okay. In weapon mode, Bumblebee has an interlocking... God dang it. You can't even see that. Let me just read it. In weapon mode, Bumblebee has an interlocking laser targeting eye. Emphasis on eye. with a minutely sensitive cog mechanism that constantly corrects the targeting lock. This enables Bumblebee to hit a moving target even in an invasive pattern with ease. He is accurate. Let me just say that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end it here because I want to go eat and upload this, the last part. Ugh. Let me just angle it there. Oh, God. Bumblebee's solar accelerator agitator weapon is one of the most lightweight and adaptable weapons ever developed for combat. Its lack of fissionable core or power cell cluster and its ultra-light alloy construction means it weighs in at a mere 400 kilograms. But packs a punch equivalent to much larger weaponry. Solar energy is absorbed through Bumblebee's dermal tissue and channeled via a network of gas-filled tubes to a particle cyclotron inside the weapon itself. Agitated light is then released as a solid burst of pure concussive force, equivalent. There's a bug right there. Did I kill it? I don't know where it is. Where was I? Dang it! Stupid bug. Equivalent to 500 psi at maximum output. Wow. The impact is enough to knock even Devastator off his feet and leaves a raw, sensitive blast spot due to the abrasive nature of supercharged particles. Okay, when it says it can knock Devastator off his feet, I really don't think it's talking about the Constructicon Devastator. It's talking about Devastator, aka Brawl. I don't know why they messed up his name in the movie, but it's Brawl. It's talking about Brawl. And besides, in the movie, it did knock him off his feet. He shot him several times, and the last hit did knock him down. So that's a lot of energy. Wow. Bumblebee, you are badass. That's why I want. That's the reason why I want the Camaro. Because it's Bumblebee, for crying out loud. Barricade. God, I am so tired. This book gets on my nerves. I need to finish it soon and soon. Anyways, this has been Jolster 109, and I will be continuing my review of Transformers the book. Next part, which will be 6 of Barricade. So stay tuned for more. Transformers don't luxury Camaro. You could drive home the auto that inspired the Autobot. Oh yeah. Goodbye, people.